Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a first impression slash review slash makeup tutorial of new makeup releases that I just wanted to try all in one makeup look. And for this look, we are using the new Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerize in color Rose Gold, Hollywood Flawless Filter again from Charlotte Tilbury, the new Sunday Riley the Influencer Foundation, and the two new by Terry Sun Designer palettes. So I just want to mention before we move to the video, one, the lighting is gonna change because I'm using free lighting, which is the sun, and there's clouds and sometimes they just go away and the sun comes in, comes out. So if you see some lighting changes, I hope you don't mind. And second, today is a bad hair day no matter what I do, just doesn't want to hold or anything. So if you see anything weird, please forgive that, but I just cannot fix it. So just said that, let's go ahead and just move to the video. A not so new product, but it's still a recent release, is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. I have a review, so I'm gonna leave down below all the links for this product. You can use it in so many ways, but the way that I like doing it is just dabbing it on my face as a base. And now I'm gonna blend with my usual foundation brush. I love this product because it seriously just gives you radiance and healthiness to your skin, so it definitely is a cheater, because if you haven't eaten well, good sleep, or you're hungover, it will help your skin to fake that healthiness. So just added a little bit. I hope you can see it on camera. I just did a little bit. I don't want to add too much because I want to try the new foundation from Sunday Riley. It's called the Influencer. I haven't purchased it, but I did get a sample from Sephora because I don't want to spend money and then if I don't like it, return it. So for now, I'm just going to test it with this sample. So I'm just going to stick my finger there. Oh, I think that's too much. And I'm just going to dab it on my face. It's a liquid formula. Not too like runny, but it's liquid, and I think that's a good match for my skin tone. So let's just blend. I haven't really read anything about this foundation, but I wanted just to test it for myself. So I don't really know if it's a matte or radiance formula. Okay. It's blended really nice, and I like this color. Yep, the color is perfect. And so far it's giving me a radiance, but I don't know if it's the foundation or if it fits the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter, but let me just see. I think it's kind of both, like the Hollywood Flawless Filter and the foundation, because I didn't really add too much of the filter on this area, and it's just very pretty. Looks healthy, my skin, which I'm always looking for. As for coverage, oh, I didn't blend well there, hold on. For coverage, it has like a light to medium coverage. I think you can build it up, but I usually just like going with a pump or less, so I think for me I like this coverage. It evened out my skin tone and it just added a little bit of coverage, so you can still see some of my breakouts. I have one here, two here, but you can still get to see my freckles, so hopefully you get to see that. So, a new release is the Hourglass Veil Retouching Fluid, which it also came out with the powder. I haven't tried the powder, but I tried it in store and it has some sparkle, which I don't like that, so I'm gonna pass that. But I was very intrigued with this product because it's called Retouching Fluid. So it's not a concealer or a highlighter, so I didn't know what they market this product for is to retouch your makeup and to add luminance to your skin. So I tried it and I have a review which I'll also link down below, but I actually like it as a concealer, even though they say it's not a concealer, but I really like it. So I like going under my eye, my forehead, and that's it. I had the color Natural, and I didn't like as a retouching because I didn't find it to do really anything. My foundation lasts good throughout the day, so that's why maybe I didn't notice that much difference. So I didn't like it as a retouching or adding luminance. I like it as a concealer, as a light coverage concealer. And so far, using this as a concealer, I find this one to look the most natural so far from my collection, what I've tried. So I really like it, and it's also very easy to use. I find it blending with your finger works really well. It doesn't look cakey, and I find it that also you don't need that much powder to set this up. So I find myself using less powder when wearing this concealer. Oh my god, look how pretty. Just added a little bit of coverage. You can still see maybe a little bit of my dark circles. I really like it. I think this product, either you're gonna love it or hate it. So if you can try it maybe in store or ask for a sample, I would highly recommend it, because I don't think this product is for everyone. If you like high coverage concealers, you're not gonna like this one. But you might like it as a retouching product, so. I hate whenever you smile, it just adds texture. I think it's normal. All the concealers that I've tried does that, and this one does it a little bit, but it's the most natural one, the least offensive, so I really like that. So now I'm going to set the foundation and the concealer, and I'm going to use my trusty Charlotte Tilbury powder. So I'm just gonna go lightly. As I said, you don't need too much, so I'm just gonna go a little bit. I'll just go on my forehead, nose, chin, upper lip, and just go lightly under my eye. So I don't want to disrupt the concealer because it's so pretty. Just apply with the finger. That's it. Alright, so that's it for the base. Now let's move to the eyes. And I have the new Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerize, and this is a cream product, a cream eyeshadow, in case you haven't heard of Charlotte Tilbury cream eyeshadows. She has already other colors, and I've tried Barushka, which I really like. They last all day, they don't crease. And now she released two new ones, Rose Gold and Star Gold, which Star Gold, for some reason they didn't deliver it, and now it's the weekend, so now I had to wait till Monday, but I wanted to film this video before that. This is what it looks, Rose Gold, which is very pretty. So I'm just gonna get a little bit close so you can see. This is so pretty. Wow. So reflective. I'm just going to blend with a brush now. Really pretty. I'm gonna go, I still have a little bit of product on my finger, so I'm just gonna go again. Wow. That was just like one swipe. It looks super pretty. So I'm going to match the other eye. So that pigmentation is already perfect for me, but I kind of want to see how much more I can go. So I'm just going to go one extra swipe. I'm just gonna go untap it again. Okay, so going with a second layer didn't add up too much. Hopefully, maybe just a little bit. It looks now more a little bit goldish, I think. So I think if you apply it, if you blend it, the rose comes out more, but if you start building it up, it starts looking more gold, which is still very pretty though. Before I went cruelty free, I had the Tom Ford Peach, the peach color cream eyeshadow, but this one is just so pretty. I think probably I even like this one better than the Tom Ford. So far the color is very pretty. I just like how in some lighting it looks rose, but then sometimes it looks a little bit gold. And also depending on the blending part, it just looks color, but the eyelid, it looks luminous. I really like it. I just went really quick off camera and did my eyebrows. I used my Faced BROWnie. I haven't tried anything new for brows, so that's why I just did it off camera. But now we can move to the new by Terry Sun Designer palettes, and they look like this. This is in the color Hippie Chic number 5. And I also got number 6 Happy Sun, and they are from her summer collection. This is what it looks like. So pretty. This is like more of a bronzy. The other one more like for blush. And I have never tried her Sun Designer palettes because they were kind of pricey. They were $85 and now I saw that these ones were $55. That's why I ended up buying them. So I was reading online and supposedly she changed her packaging, and that was the main reason that the price went down. So they do feel cheap. They're just plastic and they have like a sticker on it. So they do feel cheap. But what it matters is what is in the inside, not on the outside. So let's go ahead and try it. I'm super excited because I've always wanted to try by Terry products. So let's start it with the bronzy one. I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna go with this color on the outer, and I'm gonna go just with my powder, with my Zoeva brush that I usually use for bronzer. But okay, it does fit on the powder, so that's nice. Just going lightly. Oh, there's quite a bit of kickback, but we'll see. And I'm just gonna blend it all as bronzer, just to add some warmth to the skin. I like the color. It's very natural and it just adds the warmth that I always like. Okay, I hope you can see it. Just very subtle. Very subtle, but I also didn't apply too much on my brush because I was scared. Alright, I'm gonna go again onto the palette. Okay, there's some kickback, but not like... It's in the medium range. Not like Anastasia Shadows kickback, but it definitely has some kickback, so... Just be careful whenever you dip your brush. I was scared of this color, that it was gonna be kind of like too peachy and orange on my skin, but it looks pretty. I like it. Okay, I'm gonna apply just a little bit more on the other side. I think I apply just to match the color. Okay, so what do you think? I hope you can see it on the camera, but I think it looks pretty. I'm gonna go with the same brush and I'm gonna go with the middle shade just to carve out the cheekbone. Just to carve out the jawline. Okay. That color didn't have that much kickback. It might be just depending on the color. And I'm just gonna go under my chin. That's a very pretty powder to contour. Because even though it's like a gray tone, it still has some warmth, so it looks good on the skin. I get that it's my jawline, but still. In the jawline you can totally tell whenever they're too gray tone, but it looks good. Just blending to the neck. Now I'm gonna go with more of a pointy brush. This is also from Zoeva, and I'm gonna go with the darker color from the palette. Just very lightly because I still don't know how it's gonna look on the skin. This is seriously my first time trying it, so we'll see. And I'm just gonna go to try to contour. So from the ear, just lightly because I'm scared. Okay, yeah, it is kind of dark on my skin tone, but let's see how it blends. Okay, I'm not just dragging it a little bit, the rest of what is on the brush, just towards my mouth a little bit. Okay, wow, I can see a difference. Can you see a difference on the camera? That's very pretty. I think you can still even add it as a bronzer, but just to contour lightly. I like it. I'm gonna do now the other cheek again. Since now we carve out those cheekbones, I'm just going to go back into that powder lightly and just go and try to blend it towards my temple. Just to kind of add that color somewhere else in my face, that way it just doesn't look on the contour areas. Okay, going back into the color. Wow, I'm very happy with this palette so far. Contour bronzer just all in one. Nice. Let's move to the Hippie Cheek palette, which is the blush palette. It still has some highlighters, but it's mainly blush. So these colors are so pretty. It seems that you have like two matte blushes. This one in the middle has some sparkle, and this one I feel like is gonna be a highlighter on me, and these two are gonna be. This one is a matte blush also, it seems, and this one more like a shimmery blush on me. So, okay, I think this palette is gonna go so good with this eyeshadow. I'm just trying to think which one to wear. I'm gonna go with this coral color on the side, and I'm gonna go with my blush brush from Zoeva. I'm just gonna go lightly because I just want a little bit. And I'm scared, I don't know how pigmented these are, so. Okay. Still be careful, but they're not like overly pigmented. Like you don't have to go with a dual fiber brush, so that's good. Okay. I think I applied too much blush for my liking, but looks so pretty though. That's a very beautiful blush color. So I'm gonna go with the other cheek. Okay, I think I applied too much on this time. No. Something smelled right now. It gave me a whiff or something, and I thought those were the powders, but they don't have a smell, the powders. Alright, I applied too much on this cheek. Start to blend. Ah. I'm gonna go with a dual fiber brush just to blend that blush. Alright, so that's for that blush. Now I want to add, as a blush topper, the middle color, because it has some sparkle, but I just want to add it on top of my cheeks. Okay. Did it add something? Probably. Still pigmented. Yeah, never mind. They are pigmented. So, next time I'm gonna go with a dual fiber brush. Alright. So that's intensify for you, so you can see on the camera, but for me that's too much, so I'm just going to a plethora of time. Can you say that? A plethora of time blending. I'm gonna move to the Happy Sun palette, and I'm gonna use this color to highlight. Let's see how good this color is. Wow. Oh my god. Really, by Terry? Wow. Why are people not talking more about her products? Seriously. Look at the highlight. Wow. It could be one of the most natural highlighters in powder form that I ever try. For some reason it's coming out pink. Why is that? It doesn't look pink on the pan. I don't want it to be that pink, so I'm gonna try now the middle shade, just lightly, to see, just to take down the pinkish. Wow, this color is so pretty too. Jeez. Come on, by Terry, I'm obsessed now. Oh So pretty. So far, if you had to buy one, I think I will go with this one. This one is just so pretty. Wow, I'm obsessed. So I'm very happy with the face. I'm now gonna go back to my under eye, and I'm gonna go with the Happy Sun palette, and I'm gonna go with this beautiful color. I don't wanna say, it's like a brown with a little bit of peachiness, but it looks very pretty. And I'm just gonna go under my eye, just to add some shape under my eye. Okay. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I'm sorry, I just really love this palette. I'm gonna go into the Hippie Chic palette, and I'm gonna go with this middle shade, and I'm gonna go under my eye as well. Just to add back that kind of like goldish color. And going back to the other palette, now I'm gonna go with this color. And I'm just gonna go really close with my under my lash line, just to add some dimension. I'm happy with the under eye. Now I want to add this beautiful color to my inner corner. We'll see how that looks. Wow, so pretty. I'm gonna go up close a little bit so you get to see. Such a pretty color. Her highlighters are amazing. Now I want to try the other Sun Designer palettes, even if they're 85. They're worth every penny. Or at least these two are worth every penny. I'm gonna go with the same shade under my brow bone. So this is so far Charlotte Tilbury only, with just that brow bone and inner corner. And I think I'm going to apply with my finger this middle shade from this palette. And I'm gonna go on top of the Charlotte Tilbury just to play around and see. Oh wow. Wow. This palette paired down really nicely with this eyeshadow. So I hope you can see, this is just with that shade that I just applied, and this is just the cream eyeshadow. Not that it needed it, but I think, not that it needed it, that cream eyeshadow, but why not? We're just trying products right now. Okay, so that's it for me trying new products. I'm going to finish my eyes with mascara and liner and put some lipstick, and I'll be back with some of my thoughts. So we're back. I hope you enjoyed this makeup look. I absolutely love it. A lot. There's a lot of really good products in this makeup look, and by good I mean possibly they're gonna become one of my favorites. Let's start with the Hollywood Flawless filter. I've already used it probably for a month and I love it. This is one of my favorite products ever, but I still wanted to try it for you just in case you haven't tried. So this is a favorite. If you have big pores, it can emphasize it a little bit. I have not too big pores, but I still have some pores here, and usually I don't notice them, but whenever I put this I can see them a little bit more. But at the same time, it doesn't really bother me. I think the outcome of having healthy looking skin is better than just a little bit of showing pores, so I think I can live without it. But if pores is your concern, maybe you might not like this one, or just apply it as a highlighter. So give it a try. I really like it. Now for foundation, so far so good. I still have to test it and see how it wears down throughout the day, because I like foundations that last 8+ hours without retouching. So this one so far I like it. It just has the perfect coverage, like evens out my skin tone, still leaving my freckles to see through. So far I like it. It feels comfortable on the skin, so we'll see how it wears down throughout the day. For the Hourglass Retouching Fluid, I really like it as a concealer. I don't like it as a retouching fluid, so give it a try. If you like heavy coverage concealers, you're not gonna like this one, but if you do like just to brighten a little bit on your under your eye and you're like on the go, something quick, I think you're gonna like this one. Now let's move to this beautiful eyeshadow, which is the Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerize in color Rose Gold. I cannot wait to try the other shade, but this one, if you like this type of colors, go for it. This is a limited edition shade, if I'm not mistaken. If not, at least it's a Charlotte Tilbury website exclusive, so if you like it, go for it, just in case it is limited edition. I really like it. It's very easy to use. Per experience with her other eye cream shadows, they last all day, but I'll see how this one is, like this specific, wears down. But so far I love it. I love the color. I think this will be great for spring and summer. And now moving on to these beautiful babies. These are $55, but well worth it. These are probably one of the best powders I ever tried, and these are also my favorite by Terry products, and I'm obsessed, and I want to try her other Sun Designer palettes. They're $85, but if they are this quality, they're worth it then. So I want to start with number 5, which is the Hippie Chick. This one is the one with the blushes and highlighters. This is very pretty. The shades, I think, are gonna work throughout different skin tones, and this palette is going to be perfect for spring and summer. The powders blend really well and they look great on the skin, very natural. Go with a light hand if you like more of a natural blush, but still it looks super pretty even if you add a lot of blush. The highlighters are good. I need to try them better to see if maybe this one applies better as a blush topper or not, but this one is very beautiful. These highlighters blend amazing. I don't think I ever had a powder highlighter that blends this easy. That's a bold statement. I can say that for my experience at least. They blend beautifully. Now let's move to my favorite palette, and it's the Happy Sun palette. This is the one with the bronzers and highlighters, and oh my god, this is so beautiful. If I had to choose one palette, like bronzer palette, it would be this one. Possibly also, if you ask me which is my favorite bronzer, I will still grab this one because it just gives you so many options. It looks great. I don't know how this palette will work for darker skin tones. You can still use the highlighters, but I don't know about the other colors. Maybe still this one, this darker one would be good, but I don't know about the rest. But if you are tan to lighter skin tones, I think this palette is gonna look so beautiful. And now let's move to my favorite palette, the Happy Sun palette. This palette is just so beautiful. This is probably my favorite bronzer palette and bronzer overall. These powders also blend so beautifully. I'm in love with how they blend and they look on the skin. They don't look powdery, they just look like if it was your skin. And I find powders, sometimes you can still see that you're wearing makeup, but these powders just blend so beautifully into the skin. The colors are also great. They work really good with my skin tone. And the highlighters, again, as I said, these highlighters are probably the best powder highlighters I ever encounter. I mean, I don't see any texture. I mean, they're just pigmented. They're blinding without being like Instagram blinding. They're just like, it catches the light so pretty. And it doesn't add texture, because sometimes even powder highlighters, I found them to add some sort of texture even if I don't have any. But just these ones look so pretty. I think depending on if you're a blush person or bronzer person, then go for depending which one you're gonna wear the most. But if you have the budget, go for both. You're not gonna regret it. Also, if you're a darker skin tone, maybe go for this one, because I don't know how the bronzers are gonna look. You can still wear the highlighter shades, but I don't know about the bronzers, so just keep that in mind. And I think that's a wrap. I hope you enjoyed this first impressions / review video for new releases and makeup tutorial, I guess. I'm obsessed with this makeup look, just so natural and fresh and glowy for spring and summer, even though it's cloudy and rainy and cold right now in Chicago. But summer will arrive one day, hopefully. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give it a thumbs up and follow me on Instagram. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.